Hello, I wanted to talk to you about one of our most common questions, and that is, when is our child's practice? Which practices he attend? What dates and times are those? So if you go to nixyouthwrestling.com and you go to the calendars tab, there's going to be a drop down for online calendar and practice levels. If you go to the online calendar, it's going to give you your typical monthly view where you can click on the dates. So if we go to November here, it has November 7th, which is our first day of practice. If you hover over it, it gives you some basic information: level 1 practice, 5 and 6-year-old practice, level 2 practice, and so forth. It'll also have Saturday tournaments and Sunday tournaments once those are fully inputted. If you go back to the calendars tab and go to the practice levels, this is going to serve as a template for parents to view to determine which practice their child should be attending. So as we look at this year, how we've broken it up, it is noteworthy to notice that November, December, and then January, February will have slightly different dates for the practices. So first, looking at November and December, our 5 and 6-year-old class, which is simply that, any child 5 or 6 years old, will practice on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6:20. Those first and second year wrestlers will be in level 1, which is Monday and Thursday from 5:30 to 6:45. Those that are third year wrestlers and above will be considered level 2 in the months of November and December, and they will practice on Monday, Thursdays from 7 to 8:30. You will see an academy night on Wednesdays, and that is something that we'll be releasing more information on very soon. So once we get into January and February, we will now have our junior high wrestlers as part of our club. We anticipate, based off previous year's numbers, anywhere from 60 to 80 junior high kids joining our youth program in the month of January. Because of this, it's going to be important that we have to restructure our practices and essentially split level 1 into level 1A and level 1B. So, in the month of January and February, 5 and 6-year-old will stay that, 5 and 6-year-olds. They will practice on Tuesday. We tentatively have it scheduled for Friday, 5:30 to 6:20. However, we are looking at moving this back to Wednesday night at the same time and practicing in a secondary location within the high school. More information will be coming out as we approach the second semester. Now, looking at level 1, we are going to create a level 1A, which is for any wrestler older than 6 years old, but not yet in junior high, and has not previously qualified for regionals. Those wrestlers will be on Mondays and Wednesdays. Level 1B will be designed for any junior high wrestler that has not previously qualified for regionals. They will practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Level 2 will be considered our advanced or elite practice, and it will be for regional and state qualifiers regardless of age from previous years. That does not, however, include rookie state or 6U state. Let's talk about the level 1. I understand that there might be people out there that the Mondays and Thursdays work for level 1 in November, December. When we move into January, there's a chance you now go to 1A, which is Monday and Wednesday, or you go to Tuesday, Thursday. Understand that we do have flexibility in the month of January and February within the 1A to 1B. So if you are able to only make Monday and Thursday work, we can most likely come up with a solution to allow you to make that work. We will not have very much flexibility between the level 1 and level 2, as we need to hold that to our advanced kids that understand a higher level of technique and practice level. Like all things, there will be some kids that are in-betweeners and they don't fit their category, but we do ask that everybody starts out in their appropriate category, and coaches will move you from a different class as we see appropriate. This is again on the website. Please take a few minutes to look it over, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself at dustinmartin@nixaschools.net.